Sofer will join us now, together with H, who's in our rehabilitation department as we speak. Thank you.
Shalom. Welcome to Hadassah, Mount Scopus. We're not exactly in the rehabilitation center because it's so crowded with wounded civilians and soldiers. We're in kind of an extension, a room that's usually used for newborns and their moms. But first, I'd like to particularly thank, Shir mentioned her sister who was fighting her in the Caracal unit. And I want to give a particular thanks to them because they fought off the terrorists that were heading to the pre-army program that my own grandson was taking part in. So they saved his life, and I want to thank you very much. Next, I want to thank the Israel police and the border guards who are with us always in Jerusalem. We in Hadassah have a special relationship with them. And among those brave, amazing fighters who just jumped into the fight was the young man sitting next to me. You see, he's not by chance wearing a mask because we can't identify him other than H, because he's in such a special unit of the border police that we can never use his face. So I want to thank you personally for being very, very brave and helping. Let's hear a little bit of his story. So let me ask you first, why did you want to be in such a scary, Fauda-like unit that you're in?
The security of Israel is something that is so special and important for me. The Jews has no other country than Israel. We need to protect it at any cost.
So I know that you spent a long time in high school working out so that you could be one of the few selected in that unit. And that's really just amazing. But I want to ask you also what you did. What was it like for you on October 7th? You were in Jerusalem at home. You're one of 4 brothers, I know, all fighters. And you were at home with your family when you suddenly heard that something terrible was happening in the South.
I woke up in the morning and it felt like a dream. I saw some videos from the South. It didn't look very realistic. The videos are very awful and horrible. I just felt I need to do something, and now, because if I won't do nothing, more civilians and more soldiers are gonna die. We need to act now, and we need to act fast. I just took my car and I just flew. I flew to the south.
I just want to mention that it wasn't just any car, that H's dream was to own a Hummer. And that's what he took, his Hummer that he finally acquired. And he kind of picked up people along the way, other fighters, I believe.
Yeah. They also came along, and the soldiers that I picked up also felt like they need to help and to assist the civilians. I took him with my car and we went to the south. On my way, I managed to speak with some of the civilians that were in the party. I managed to find the location of them. I just went there. I brought some more special units to save them from the terrorists. And finally, I talked to this person the next day. He told me that he was rescued by special forces. Next, I put some tourniquets on some wounded. I helped to evacuate them to the hospital. And I started to get inside of the kibbutz Nachal Oz with some tanks and some soldiers, infantry soldiers from the army.
I want to remind everybody what a tragic day it was in Nachal Oz. I believe 61 soldiers, including Dr. Shir Huda's Shabbat's cousin, were killed that day. And you went in, and many people, there are now still 26 people missing from that kibbutz, and there were 12 civilians also killed. So into that, with the bombs falling, with the shooting going on, you continued driving. And then what do you do then?
I'm getting in to the kibbutz Nachal Oz with the infantry soldiers. Fortunately, I found an M16 rifle on the ground from a soldier that has died because I only had a pistol, and the M16 was a very critical weapon for the fight. We managed to rescue some civilians that were in the safe rooms in their homes. And a few moments later, there was a house with terrorists. I stood up next to his wall. I got shot in my hand, fortunately only in my hand. I put some tourniquet on my hand with a friend, and that friend helped me to evacuate myself. We ran to the gate of the kibbutz, and I just got on an ambulance to hospital.
And can you tell us about your injury?
Yeah, I got a shot in my hand. My bones are crushed. Fortunately, I'm in Hadassah, so you can see the good construction site they installed in my hand. I have 6 bolts and nails in my arm. I really hope, and I'm glad that I'm in Hadassah. They take care of me very well. The rehabilitation here is very well. I can feel much more improvement than the first day. I hope that I will get healed and I will be much better, and I will come back to my unit and fight some terrorists, and I will keep fighting on our beautiful country.
We all have jobs that we do, but the weight of this battle for the Jewish people and for the whole world is on shoulders like those in the bed next to mine. So thank you very much.